Thank you. And Andrea, what you said is spot on. Meeting people where they are, at whatever level they at, and embracing that and accept that that's where they are. And as you extended on that, Marie, saying that, not all of them would want to do or would be at the level of doing something at that time, or at this time. But at the same time, patience from our side, supporting them, being here, understanding, that on its own, it's a miracle. That's where the magic is created, as far as I'm concerned. Being surrounded by people who understand, with love, with patience, and embracing everyone. So, and I'm saying, Susie, welcome. It's so good to see you.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh, welcome. Prafuta, good evening. Welcome.
Namaste.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Namaste. Oh, so good to see you. So good to see you, Susan.
Me
I will
too.
continue to call you Susan. Sometimes you are Sue, sometimes you Susie, but I'm
Me? I'm always Susie. I'm
All right.
always Susie.
Okay.
So I will be here for a while until Francisco gets here. He was delayed, had car issues, or we would have eaten lunch earlier. So I may have to leave, but I thought I'd pop on while I'm waiting and say hello and listen in, because I'm so glad I can participate.
So
So
grateful that you're here. So good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So, yeah, we were just really sharing. We were talking about what we would like to see happening today. What is our intention about today? And we were sharing how we feel and how we see things, and also sharing as we feel guided, our different intentions. And it's just a beautiful space. Prafuta, welcome. Yeah. So I don't know if we want to wait a little bit for more people to join before we start. All right, we do exactly that. I just arrived back today. I was in the Austrian Alps since last week, Thursday. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Saturday and Sunday, especially, just spending time up the mountains. I think we climbed up to 1,700 meters. It was just a beautiful time. Whatever mantra you do up there in the mountains, you just try that at some point. It was a beautiful space, and I want to be able to do this more and more as we go forward. So if I come across like, where is this going? It's because I arrived on today, and then we had we just finished our study group, but I was just so much looking forward to tonight, sharing, and we have Marie with us, who will be sharing some meditation with us, and I'm so excited about that. And also, I'm going to, last week we did half review of chapter 3, and today I just want to end the few, slides that we couldn't cover last week. So I'm going to be talking about a little girl that was taken to Dr. Naram, who was autistic. And yeah, we will talk more about that when time comes. But let's see how many people are able to jump on the call. We give it, I would say, another 2 minutes, and then we can start. Hi, Susie.
Can I say something? Because like I said, I may have to leave before I can share this. So I have been living in a rather interesting environment, and it got violent, and the police were called and whatnot, and I found a new place to live. And it had nothing to do with me. It had to do with my other roommates. But I knew after that I needed to really leave. It was tolerable. And So I've been here for a week and a half. And yesterday I woke up pain-free.
Ooh. Ooh.
So the stress of living in an environment that's unsafe really affected my pain level in my body. And I feel really thankful because the place that I'm at is grounded, very grounded. And clear communication, mutual respect. What you see is what you get. And I've known this person since 1995. So there's a lot of long, you know, and she is who she is. I am who I am. So there's no confusion. There's no, you know, something going to happen and they wig out. That's not part of her chemical makeup. And, you know, and I don't do that behavior to the level that I've experienced the last couple of years. So I'm very thankful because when you're clean and clear on the inside, and your environment is clean and clear on the inside, and your external environment is clean and clear, a lot of healing can happen very quickly. So
Wow.
That's what I'd like to share.
Whew. It sounded like a few words, but so powerful. So, Susie, thank you so much for sharing that. I think often we don't know or we don't realize the power of exactly what you shared. Yeah, there's just so much to that, and it you know it puts me in a space where I'm hearing what he's saying, I'm taking it in, and I'm evaluating what he's saying. And I'm finding it really, really powerful and so true, and more so because you're speaking from your own experience. You know, for me, that is the loudest voice when people start sharing their own experience of healing. I'm so grateful you're part of this community, you're part of this call tonight to share that with us. Somehow we must need it. Somehow we must, you know, there must be a message for me, for you to be sharing this, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you. And, you know, doing the unstoppable and deeper meditation helped also to create opportunity for me to move and leave and I'm going to say, take a step up from that environment.
Wow. And Andrea just posted a comment here saying, you summarize the emotional trauma, you know.
It just shows you the power of what affects our spirit, our emotions, affects our bodies, right? It's somatized, you know, it's a real thing, you know, and look how quickly your body responded.
Yeah, this is the quickest my body's responded to pulling myself out. No, I'm going to use a different word, stepping out of that environment. And the synchronicity, because the person that I moved in with, that I'm roommates with, had a roommate for 3 years, or I would have moved here first, but I wasn't able to. And that person has left, and I showed up, and because I didn't know that the roommate had left. And I'm like, well, is it okay if I move here because of what's going on? And she said, absolutely. So happened very quickly. So synchronicities and the opening of the possibilities of creating different scenarios in one's life when there's clarity.
Wow.
Of what needs to happen.
Right.
And one last thing is that Sunday we did the forgiveness marma, and because I wasn't aware that you added the red frame over the left eye, I always did the red frame by itself, but I did the marma point and the red frame together. And I did all the work right there. I just did that. I just kept doing it until it was all clear. And that's when the the roommate situation changed and I was able to move.
Oh,
Literally in that day. That happened in the morning. Later in the evening, I went and visited my friend and I had a room and I had a space. That's how quickly it actually happened.
wow. That is so amazing, and that is the miracles that we keep on talking
Yep.
about. You know, you don't have to wait for weeks. It can happen instantly.
Yep.
And that is so beautiful.
Yep.
Susie, that is so beautiful.
Sorry, I have a dog barking because Francisco has arrived.
Okay.
I love you, ladies. I'm gonna keep it on, but I'll have myself muted. Love
Oh,
you.
much love, Susie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. That was incredible. That was a beautiful opening to our call tonight. And as we have a couple of things lined up, I would love to invite Marie right now to come and put us in a calm, relaxed, bliss state. She's going to be sharing meditation with us, and in whatever form you feel, Marie, whether you want to share first or whether you want to do whatever form you feel, but I'm just grateful you're here. So
thank you. I am honored to be allowed to be here. I put some things on the paper so it will be orderly and I can read because I have some problems with the eye. What I want to do is say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, because we are in different time zones. If everybody is there. I'm really honored for this invitation to be a little building stone to this wonderful group. I'm aware that this group is created to bring the ancient secrets knowledge to Africa and spread Dr. Naram's legacy of love and healing to every home and every heart in the world, so also in Africa. In the subject meditation, I will relate and pay respect to the ASMH knowledge. To explain shortly why I choose for meditation is that there lies a great key to all actions that we do. First, I ask you all permission to do what I used to do in my way of giving treatments. You are in your safe home, but I attract you to my heart and my shoulder. I will do Dhanvantari mantra, start with it to pay respect and ask for guidance of God's healing power. Then I will do my meditations. They will be guided meditations where I will guide and you may rest and find inner peace by the vibrations of the words. At the end, I will do prayer to those archangels that I call on every day. I will include you in the prayers to them for a cleansing and healthy sleep. At first, I ask your and my guiding angels to take our egos outside, so we will only communicate with our higher selves. Om Namami Dhanvantari Madi Devam Sora Sore Bandita Pada Patmam Loke Jararuk Bayamrichunasam Dataramisham Bibido Shadinam Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I say thanks to the whole Jivaka lineage, to Baba Ramdas and the total embodiment of Ayushakti, Dr. Pankaj Naram, Dr. Smita and Krishna, who are continuing the big legacy. We are not our body. We are not our emotions. We are not our mind, but the soul that has those instruments to express itself. My words are, the soul is always whispering good things to support us. And the mind yells a lot of nonsense that blocks us. Mind and emotions can really make a mess of situations. In ASMH, we learn Atiti Devo Bhava, to transcend the senses you have, to accept, embrace, look, listen, and feel with your heart before you act. Breath work brings calmness in the mind and pacifies emotions. Breath is the connection between body and emotions. Emotions are alarms to say it's great or there is discomfort. Don't identify yourself with emotions or the mind or the body. Meditation is the shower of the mind, cleansing, calming. As we create with the mind as an instrument, we have so much profit to keep it clean and shiny. Don't forget that the toilet cleaning was symbol for the detoxing, cleansing all our layers of being. And you have noticed that the detox program gives you the chance to detox emotions. Don't see meditation as stillness only in 2 moments of 10 minutes or 20 minutes or half an hour or an hour during the day. But by training, you will succeed to carry this jewel in your higher self as an important tool. In difficult moments, you will be able to connect with God, spirit, angels, or every respected higher energy source you call on for help. It will give you insight and patience and overview in every situation. What's going on? Why is this happening? Of this, we're just going to do some meditation. Sit in a comfortable position, the back straight. You may close your eyes. When your body is relaxed, eyes closed, then you just have to realize you want nothing, you do nothing, you are nothing. Just relax to my counting and follow breathing in and out. When I say hold, you don't breathe in nor out. And when I say out, you breathe out. You may take your own breath in and out. Now, breathe in, own tempo, and out. I'll start counting. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. You may keep your eyes closed. Just do 2 breathings on your own tempo. And when we start with the next breathing in, at the breathing out, we will recite Om 3 times. So breathe in. Om. Om. Thank you. Just keep your eyes closed. Sit comfortably. I take you all to a private beach. You decide everything to your wish. A temperature just the way you like it. There is clean sand with beautiful shells and stones that seem to be arranged by a fairy. Water is making soothing sounds of the waves, real music of nature. The wind seems to caress your face and blows softly through your hair. You see something moving on the surface of the water. It's a large crystal bowl, and it contains words written in gold. I read them for you. Inner peace, harmony, patience, softness, honesty, truth, beauty, strength, power, insight, overview, responsibility, courage, abundance, determination, dignity, happiness, health, good luck. There is a possibility that you bring in words that you need to hear and feel in your life. You are invited to take out every needed word, and if you want, you may just have the whole content of the bowl. I repeat. Inner peace, harmony, patience, softness, honesty, truth, beauty, strength, power, insight, overview, responsibility, courage, abundance, determination, dignity, happiness, health, good luck. You may take out every word or the whole contents. The empty bowl is sinking back into the water, and you may store all the words in your heart. They will be ready anytime you need them. Breathe in slowly and realize you are peaceful and happy. When I count to 3, you will feel rested, energetic, but soft. 1, you feel good. 2, you feel love in abundance. 3, you know that you are very special. You are loved. You are carried in love. And you are love. Cici, will you please play Heaven Sent, the first number from Frederick?
Yes. So I will start it from the beginning, but could you hear it?
Yes.
Could you? Okay. So I'm starting. Can you hear it?
Thank you, Sisi. Thank you. I will put both numbers in our chat, in the Africa chat. Both numbers from this artist.
Shall I play the other one or shall I just put this?
I will end this, and then it has gone the right way because I had the other one first, and that's only 2 minutes. So this was like a little piece of meditation, and then we can end with the short one. It is just going the way they ordered it for us. I will invite the archangels, as I do at night in my angel prayers. In the morning, I do the morning meditation, and in the evening meditation, and then I call upon the archangels. I invite Archangel Metatron to clean your chakras in your sleep with his Merkaba. I invite Archangel Michael to vacuum your body from top to toe and back with a heavenly vacuum cleaner. He may replace everything that's not serving your well-being with his bright, white, angelic light. We allow him to put a vortex of protecting energy around our body, but also around our home. So be protected. I invite Archangel Raphael to shower you in his emerald green light to heal every cell in your body. May the angels of abundance give us everything we need to be healthier and happy and have enough to share, to care, to support, and especially love humanity and the whole nature of Mother Earth. Thank you for your patience and time. I love you and I'm with you. And Sisi, will you play the second number? The second number is named Heaven Sent, Soaring with the Angels. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Marie. Thank you so much. This has been so beautiful. And yeah, I feel like it's a miracle on its own, in that everything just kind of falls into place, you know, right from the moment we opened the call. We've been talking about miracles, and we continue, you know, sharing in different forms, but really just boiling down to miracles that we can experience every moment. They're all around us. And yeah, thank you for invoking the angels, you know, to be part of our everyday life, to be part of this call tonight. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to come and join us and share this with us, Marie. Thank you. So grateful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, I'm just reading some of the posts here, where Andrea says instant manifestation. So true. That can happen. That can happen, and we've seen that happening. Susie was sharing with us earlier of her own experience of exactly that instant manifestation. And I'm going to extend a little bit on that tonight. Last week I touched a little bit on the on chapter 3. On our chapter 3 review, we didn't finish, and I think I will try to just extend on what we're talking about tonight, what Marie opened for us. And still in chapter 3, in page 53 of the book, I'm just gonna introduce you to a little girl called Gia. So this is Dr. Clint introducing Gia to us. He said, on the third day, a young couple brought their 10-year-old daughter, who had never spoken in her life. Dr. Naram worked with her for about 10 minutes, pressing certain points on her body while asking her to respond, with the entire room watching with tense anticipation. This little girl spitted out, "Mommy." The room erupted in applause as the obvious delight showed on this little girl's face and in her eyes. She said, "Mommy," again. And when I looked over at her mother, I saw she was in tears. I'm going to share a few slides. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I thought I would be able to do, just to share with you. Let's see if I can do that. Share the slides with you, which will be just really few of them that were left last week. Okay. No, it doesn't look like I'll be able to share. So, but I'm just going to walk through you. But as I said, it's really just following up and extending on what we were talking about earlier, and what Marie shared with us. So the story of Gia, Dr. Clint is telling us more about her and her behavior. The little girl, the reason why she has never said a word before is because she is autistic, so she's ill, and hence she was taken to Dr. Naram. And Dr. Clint here says, whack, an 11-year-old autistic girl named Gia, pronounced, G-U, just struck someone who was trying to calm her down, sitting in front of Dr. Naram. Her mother broke down into tears. And, earlier on we had talked about being patient with one another, embracing one another. And, this story of Gia just takes me back to what we were sharing about in instances like this. And Dr. Klein says, I spend every working minute trying to make sure she doesn't hurt herself, us, or others, because of her illness. Dr. Naram patted her arm. I'm not God, he said. This is now Dr. Naram speaking with the mother. He said in a calm voice, I have helped thousands of children like this. The important thing is this question: what do you want? This question to Dr. Naram was literally the basis of everything. Whether it's creating miracles for ourselves, for others, we had to know what it is that we want to achieve. I may be wanting to achieve helping someone, who is in need. That need could be a physical one, could be an emotional one or mental one, but I had to know what it is that I want. I want to achieve that. So this question, it's really, really the basis of everything. What if, so Dr. Clint continues, what if we are able to make a transformation in Gia's life and yours right now? It's just so incredible that, Susie, who was with us earlier, she was talking about something similar, where she got herself in a certain environment and go into a new environment, but the process of that happening literally happened instantly, seeing that transformation in her own life, and she was sharing from her own heart, from her own experience. And that's what Dr. Clint is saying, what if that was possible, can we? And I just want to stop here for maybe two minutes. If anybody wants to share an instance or in an experience that they have gone through for themselves, or they've seen somewhere else or someone else doing that, being able to know what it is they want and be able to manifest that. Anybody wants to share their own experience? Go on, sorry.
I have received some copies from Dr. Clint at the Pulse Clinic, and he signed the books. And I was going to send them to some influencers, of which I think that they need some more information. And I thought that I was not the influencer who was going to reach a lot of people. And then the books start giving themselves away by people who approach me and say something, and then I say, I have a good solution for you. I'm going to give you a book. But when I started to explain, I had with those people the problem of that diet and that thing that is so difficult. I make a big jump because there are 5 books gone that way. And this morning I thought, I'm going to stop waiting, like I said earlier. I'm going to stop waiting for the seeds to come out of the earth. I just go on with my thing. Be happy, be healthy, be patient. And the moment I thought I'm going to lose everyone who does not listen or attend at the same time that I think that they should, at that moment, things started happening, and I had 5 calls from all those people who said, I want to tell you that I haven't read the whole book, but the book is next to my bed. And after I had that book, the first one, that's a lady, I got a little Tia. So that's not nice at all. But it happened. But I recovered very fast. And by recovering, I thought of everything you always sent me, like little messages. And you know, they helped me a lot. All those messages come just in time. And do you know, I started the monk soup. She started the monk soup. Now, the second one is that I am in the supermarket across my street, and I met my neighbor, and he started talking about pain and pain and pain. And I thought, I'm between two treatments. I must learn that I also need rest. So I was very honest. For the first time, I said, I want to help, but I'm between two treatments and I need my rest to do my treatments good. And when they are finished, I'll come to your home. I really did. I worked with much pleasure. And after that, I said, you don't have to rush to his house. Just do your thing. Drink something, wash your face, your hands, just do your rituals. And when I entered, oh, they were so glad. And I had some monk soup with me and some rice with curcuma. And I said, and I started talking to him about some remedies for the pain he has. And about the diet, of course. But they don't read Dutch. They don't speak Dutch very well. So I had a big problem. Because speaking Dutch is not reading Dutch, is not understanding what you read. So I said, and I thought, I'm going as far as possible. They don't have to. You just want to help. At that time, the phone rang and a lady came to visit them. And that was very strange. They have a son with Down syndrome problems. He's already 20, and that lady helps him with social things, going out a little bit, swimming. The way the lady entered was, I'm so tired and I don't know what to do. And I thought, this is not the way you enter somebody's home. It was about being tired, don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. And I thought, this is so very special. What is she saying? To whom is this message? And then she talked about being a nurse and helping someone. And I said, I'm going to fetch a book for you. Oh yes, what a present. So I ran to my home. We were living next to each other. And I came with the second book. And I wanted to hand it over. And I said, what's your name? And she called her name. And her last name was the name of a lady who I had promised the book because she was taking care of her husband, 20 years older. That's no problem, but he was very, very, very sick. So that's real heavy on your shoulders. I signed, Dr. Clint had signed the books, and I signed it too, saying love is what keeps us going on. That was my thing. And I handed over to her. And then she was mentioning that that lady, her sister, with that gentleman who is dying, that the two of them took care of the gentleman. And I said, but your sister was told by me to come and have this book. So I went back to my home and took another book, another copy, and I signed it again. So 3 books were gone. And then I went to the store again, to the supermarket, and there was a gentleman talking to me, smelling to alcohol, but I could hear he had a good education, and by that alcohol, he got out of the track of being able to work. And I asked him, do you read? Yes, of course I do. I said, if you walk by my home, I will be ready with a book. And I signed again as a symbol for your health. And he thanked me when I opened the door. He said, what a special atmosphere here. I feel so clearly that there is so much power here. Anyhow, I'm careful. I'm living on my own. I handed him the book. He asked me, can I shake your hand again? I said, why not? We shook hands and he left. And I met him this morning and he told me, I'm trying to make the soup. And then another copy, I have the picture that I sent the book this morning in the post box for a lady in Holland, living in Holland. But how does she comes to such a book? I sent a copy to Turkey, where I have a lady, and I don't know her, but I needed a book. And she said, I live in Turkey right now, but I will send you my book. And I sent her the book by her sister, who was going to post a package, because it's very difficult from Holland to post something to Turkey. But she read it and she said, I cried at every chapter. And I told my other Dutch friend also living in Turkey about it. And she said, maybe we can send a copy to my sister. So I said, I'll post a post stamp. I'll print a post stamp and put the book on the post. So 5 books were gone, just like I felt I need to give them.
Oh. Wow.
And that's the way it goes.
Oh, wow, that is so amazing. That, that's exactly, instant manifestation that Andrea is talking about. That is so amazing. You did very little and so much was achieved, right? And I remember someone saying, once you set an intent to do something, you're really setting the wheel in motion. Things start happening. A couple of weeks ago, I remember sharing with someone, with another sister, I said, you know what? I'm really having time with meditation. The level of and the depth of my meditation is too shallow, and I feel I don't spend enough time because I'm not advancing in my meditation. But I know it's something I need. I need discipline, I need time, and I need to be able to go a little bit deeper than I am now. But discipline was the main problem. And it's something that I really, really wanted to do. And it just so happened that one of my friends, she says, Sissy, do you meditate? So we were talking about something. I said, yeah, I try. She says, well, I'm glad to hear that you try. She says, I know about meditation and I know a lot of meditations, but I don't even get to try, Do you think we could do it together? For me, it was like, wait a minute. Yeah, let's do this together. And I would say for the past maybe month, every single morning, I've been meeting with her. Recently, maybe 2 weeks ago, I added another one. And then last week, when I was away, another one called. Now, all these people need different things. So I'm not meditating with them all at the same time. But from 6 until 9, I'm in meditation now every morning, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, and 8 to 9. I'm meditating and I'm like, wow, this is how my intent is responded to, yeah, there are times when we can manifest that what we want really, really instantly. And that when it happens, it surprises us because we forget that we have sent out that intention. But it's the most beautiful experience anyone can have, and that's what Dr. Clint is sharing with us here. And going further, working with subtle energy points. He explained, now this is Dr. Naram explaining, say it can help remove blocks and rebalance the body. And that exactly, and what we're talking about, when we have these blocks, you know, I think it's a little bit difficult for me. That was the case. The blocks I had were causing laziness. I just couldn't wake up in the morning. Tiredness in the body. I simply couldn't do it. Sometimes I wouldn't even, you know, hear the alarm if I said it. So my question to you is, what blockages are you experiencing in your life that you can manifest from blockages to achieving that what you want? And that's what I would love to leave you with tonight, for you to just think about any blockages, anything you want to achieve in your life today, but you can't for whatever reason, which means there is a block of some variety. What is it? What blockages are you experiencing that if you remove them, you would be able to achieve that what you want? In this case of Gia, when she walked in, she was unable to speak, but Dr. Naram was able to help her remove the block, you know, those blockages, those blocks. And she was able to say, Mommy, for the first time, instantly. It happened right there in front of everyone, which means if it is possible for them or for her, it is possible for me and you as well. So with that, I thank you profoundly, each one of you. It's so good to see you, Arati. Ravi, thank you so much for joining us. Christina, thank you so much.
Just wanted to add into your story for today.
Yes.
There was a video on Facebook, you remember, with Anya and Dr. Smita Naram. Just, I don't know if it's a recent video or when we were in India, because that would mean that Anya is in India right now. But it was just about 2 days ago, Dr. Smita Naram posted a picture of an autistic child, which then started to speak in that room. She was so like ADHD, hyperactive, attention deficit, and basically all of a sudden then was able to say some prayers, you know. And so that was amazing. You must have seen that video. And
we did.
The point that they were pressing was like at this area above the clavicle bone, where you have that small triangle, and they were pressing deep inside apparently, and that helps you to speak when you have that certain type of blockage. That was very...
Oh, that is so beautiful, Arati. Thank you for bringing that up.
So
we,
that was impressive, right?
That was amazing, because Anya's back from India, and we had a meeting where she was able to join this afternoon. And she was sharing with us, because it happened while she was with Dr. Smita in India. She came back, I think, 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. And so she went again. She went again.
She's back. Yes, she's done with Panchakama and she's back home. And she was sharing with us exactly that, showing us where exactly do you press, and that it stimulates communication. And also we were asking, does it only work with children? She says, no, even adults. If you have communication problem, you can use that that mark on the right hand. Exactly. And thank you for bringing that up, because it also again it works instantly, you know, which shows that the miracles that we're trying to experience in our lives, we don't realize them because of some blockages. It could be a mental blockage, it could be an emotional blockage, it could be a physical blockage, but you know, there is a blockage, and hence we can't achieve, or we cannot realize our goals. So, you know, as we all go away, let's think about what blockages, what is between me and that what I want to achieve. And if there are any blockages, let's work on them. You know,
may I ask where I could find this video with that pressure point with the clavicle bone?
It was on Facebook.
Let me check. She may have posted in the chat we were in this afternoon.
I would so appreciate that.
I think
Yeah.
on the other, hand, if you would go on Dr. Smita Naram's pages,
Yes,
you will most probably find that on her.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Thank you so
Mhm.
much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah. So if you don't find it there, Andrea, just let me know. I'll get it. I'll post it. I'll send it to you. But that's basically where Arati saw it from. So it is there. I thank you so much, Prafulta. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Andrea, thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you're here. Jean, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Welcome, and I'm so grateful you're here with us tonight. Thank you for joining. And Christina, of course, I'm so grateful that you're here as well. Jaina, as always. The support, the reminders, everything. If you didn't open the room, if you were not here, this wouldn't happen. That is fact. Yeah, Marie, thank you for being an angel.
I think so.
You've just been so amazing. Thank you so much. So if anybody wants to share anything, please feel free. Otherwise, we will call it a night or a day, and then we will meet next Tuesday. If you have anything, if you feel guided to share anything, or you have something you want to extend on, please feel free.
Wish you all a good night.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been amazing. It's been an honor, and I'm grateful for each one of you for joining us. Thank you. Until next week.
Till next week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cece.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.